Good eye, fair people, and how do you do? I'm Brian Wingo, and, well, I'll start a new vlog, I suppose, and explain what happened. So, you might remember me, hopefully, from my previous vlog. I, weighed 280 pounds, and I dropped down to 160 for a loss of 120 pounds. 6 months after, I gained everything back, back to 280. Explain a bit about what happened. I met a female, and, when you meet someone, you tend to let yourself go a little bit, and for me it was a lot. I went swimming for about 7 hours, got a sunburn, a pretty bad one. That stopped me exercising for 2 weeks. And that was when I learned something that, well, now I know. I wish I knew then. But, I could have done just leg exercises and not used my upper body, which I did not think about that at the time. The last week of that 2-week period, I think it was the last week, I splurged. I splurged the entire week. And I'll explain something at the end. And a bit later, I decided to go out and go for a bike ride, probably 3 or 4 weeks later. And I had a bike wreck. Screwed up my face a little bit more, but that's alright. So yeah, that's my story. Here I am, 83 days in as of today. As of the 3rd, I am 83 days in. And I weigh 215.4 right now, as of last Saturday. Saturdays are my weigh-ins. So right now I am 64.6 pounds down already. I'd say that's pretty significant. That's pretty good. Expect a video every Saturday. That's generally when my weigh-in is. So I'll try and weigh in and then get a video up. But there's a few things I've learned since, and one is generally I have a splurge day because you need to have a splurge day. I had it once every week. I'm gonna try and cut back to about once every month, but you need that splurge day, whether it's once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month, whatever it is. You need to have that splurge day, but do not ever have 2 in a row. When you have 2 in a row, it's very hard to get back on track. That is one thing I definitely learned. And then one thing I learned about myself, and the reason I bring this up is because I like to look back at these videos and so that I learn stuff. That would be that there are 2 me's. There's obviously a skinny me and a fatter me. I can now say that. But the bigger me is very mean and very rude and doesn't like anything in the world. Whereas the skinny me is probably the happiest person you'll meet. Reason being, because when you're skinnier you feel better with yourself, or you're more confident with yourself. Therefore you're a happier person. Not only that, but when you exercise just makes your day. And that's no joke. I exercise in the morning if I can, and that exercise starts my day off, and it gets me going. But if you don't exercise, it's hard to be happy because you don't have that good positive flow. And so that's something I've discovered. That's all I'm going to give you for this week until Saturday, which is only a few days away from now. But I'll talk to you on Saturday. Bye.